So my hair thinks it's at the beach, so shh, don't tell it. But luckily this video is not about my hair. Guys, so today's video is the first episode of my fitness series. Woohoo! Okay, so a lot of you guys gave me the idea to do this. I'm not going to take credit for it because it wasn't my idea, but I put up this picture on Instagram and I was showing you how I looked last summer versus now. And here's a quick picture of like today. So that's how I look today. And I've lost a good amount of weight and I've really toned up and I've learned how to eat where it works for my schedule. Like, by no means in this video are you going to see like Pinterest perfect meals and everything chopped and so beautifully and put into colors. And I actually noticed after I filmed this video that I didn't eat any vegetables or fruit that day, but whatever. But yeah, I'm going to show you everything I eat in a day, and it works for my schedule and it works for me. Like, I'm not sitting here saying I'm this fitness guru and that like I eat perfectly, like perfectly clean and the best and this and that. Like, I don't. So I'm not going to say that I do, and I'm not going to change things around just for the sake of filming. I'm not going to make this beautiful meal and say, here, now you do it. And in real life, I don't eat like that. So something you should be aware of is I only eat 1,200 calories a day. I came up with that number with my boyfriend who does fitness professionally, and he basically told me that he takes my weight and my desired weight and he came up with that number. Your number might be different than my number, so obviously ask a doctor or a professional how many calories you should eat, because I'm not saying that 1,200 is going to work for everybody. Then he told me that once I get to my desired weight, I can eat more because I'm not going to need to keep losing weight. Do you know what I mean? So maybe I'll be able to eat 1,500 calories, or who knows? We'll see when we get there. So I'm not quite at my desired weight yet. But the best part about his diet, I call it Jared's School of Abs, because he has great abs and he's kind of helping me get abs for the first time ever. And the best part about his diet is you have to religiously count your calories every single day, including liquids. Everything you eat, you have to count. So that's what I'm going to be showing you in this video. But the best part about his diet is you get one cheat day for 24 hours and you can eat whatever you want. And I'm telling you, we go hard. We plan it like the whole week. We're like, oh, what are you gonna have cheat day? Like pizza, Taco Bell, ice cream, Dairy Queen, whatever the hell you want, you can have for cheat day for 24 hours. And you don't count it. Like, trust me, you don't want to count it. And I go to Starbucks and I have the cake pops, and when you see me post this on Instagram that it's cheat day, I'm a very happy person. And then Sunday morning comes and it's really sad because cheat day has to stop. But what I'm trying to say is that his diet is very easy to follow along with because you know that you're going to indulge in the foods that you would normally like to eat again in your life. Like, it's really hard when someone tells you you can never have bread again or you can never have pizza again. Like, what? No. So let's get into it. So on this particular morning, I started out with scrambled eggs and 2 slices of gluten-free bread and coffee. So my coffee every single morning is 60 calories. I already know that. That's how much I measure out, and I don't have to do that anymore. What you're gonna need to do is measure out everything and then write it down. So I have a long list, and I have morning, coffee, and then I have my breakfast, and then I write the calories, then add it up. Then you're gonna do the same thing for lunch. So that's what we're gonna be doing here. So the breakfast was 250 calories. Jared has a scale, so that's how he measures the eggs. And then the toast is super easy because it says it on the bag, how many per slice. So that was my breakfast. So now it's on to lunch. So for lunch, I love Mexican food. So I made Mexican food work in my diet. So I had a half a cup of Goya beans and 2 tortillas. So all that, the tortillas are on the bag. I can count them. I believe they're 100 calories each. And if I have extra calories, I can add cheese in there, but I didn't this day. So I just kind of rolled them up. So good. And that was my lunch. And during the week, I only drink water and coffee. I only have 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and then I just have my water bottle throughout the day. So that's why you're not seeing drinks in this. Okay, so now it's time for a snack. So this is a few hours later when it's not dinner time yet, but I'm starting to get hungry. And this is what changes all the time. Sometimes I'll have a 100-calorie packed snack. Sometimes I'll have carrot sticks. Sometimes I'll have some fruit cut up. But today I had a Chobani yogurt and I had the salted caramel one, the ones that you like mix in. So good. And it's 190 calories. And once again, that's super easy because it already says it on the thing. So I just write that on my list, how many calories of the day. Now we're on to dinner. And yesterday's dinner was so good. Oh my God. So we had pasta, and that's really easy to measure out. You just do whatever pasta you buy. You can see the calories for how much. So maybe the one you buy is for a cup or a half a cup, and that's how we kind of measured out. Measuring cups are key here on this diet, and then the same with the sauce. That came from a jar, so you measure out the sauce. and then steak. And what I like to do is cut up the steak and put it in the pasta and mix it all around, and it's so good. And the way to measure out steak, if you're like wondering like how do you know the calories for steak, Jared does that on a food scale. So we could do a whole nother video on that kind of stuff, but I'm just showing you what I eat in a day. And that whole meal was 400 calories, and it kept me full for the rest of the night. Steak in general just does that, and pasta too. It's very filling. And I just chugged a bunch of water. Yes, I have to pee a billion times before bedtime, but that's okay. Or you can have tea or anything else after dinner, and it's so good. It's just like that comfort food. It's just what you need on a diet to just kind of feel like, I'm still living my old life again. Also, if there's anything you're struggling with weight loss, comment that down below, and let's all be each other's support system. Let's not leave anybody hanging, and just help each other through this, because weight loss, it does help when you have a buddy. So I hope that I can be your buddy, and other subscribers, that you guys can be everybody's buddy and get to know one another, and we can be each other's support system, because summer's coming and we're gonna be in bathing suits and little shorts and little dresses, and we want to look good and cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. More fitness videos to come, whether you like it or not, and I will see you all soon.